the next morning. I always have the music go on like that, just because I like that part of the music. Hello everyone, welcome to the Ahdurin region. I'm your host Ahdurin himself, and today we are continuing on our quest to save people. But this time we are saving a guy who wasn't nice, but actually is nice. We're basically saving what I think is the Vegeta of this universe, the person that is nice, but for money. Actually, that probably wouldn't be Vegeta. I don't know. Money person. Anybody know that's like a villain but loves money and anti-hero? I don't know. We'll figure something out. We are saving Shiftry. Long story short, we met Zapdos. Yeah, not fun. Big electric bird dude. Pikachu's not a fan. Volt is not a fan of it. I'm not a fan of it. But Alakazam challenged us, and we were like, alright, you know what? If you can do it, we can do it. We're like a solid level, like, 12. We got this, bro.
Good morning, Ahdurin. Did you sleep well? Okay. We should be heading to Mount Thunder to do the Shiftry rescue, right? But Alakazam said that we should be properly prepared before we try. What should we do? We can go to Mount Thunder right now or later. It's up to you. But anyway, let's do our best like always.
Alright, so, we could go now or later. I am going to go... I think we have to go now because of my rule that says we can't stall and grind up and stuff like that outside of gyms. So what we are going to do is get going. We're gonna deposit this. You're good to go. Let's see what we can store. Let's just... Okay, let's see. I'm gonna store the apples. I'm gonna store an Oranberry, Pekka, Rost. That. I think that's a good idea. I also want to see if there's, no, I don't want to store anything else. I want to see what type of bands we have. We have a Pekka Scarf, but nothing else. Because we found the power band in the previous dungeon in Silent Chasm, and that's really useful for me as a Meowth, because a lot of my attacks are going to be physical attacks, and so my attack being boosted is obviously really nice. But I wanted to know if we had a band for special attack, because that would be obviously really great on Volt, but it doesn't seem like we do. Also, another thing that I noticed, we were running low on power points last time, and I assume that Mount Thunder is going to be even tougher, so I'm going to take a couple of max elixirs as well. Yeah, let's take 3 of those. I think that's probably good enough. I don't think there's much else that we can take, let alone want to take. So that leaves us with this as our setup going into the dungeon, which seems like a solid setup. Anything here that we could buy? Grapple Rocks, Big Apple. So the regular apple heals up, I think, half your belly. The big apple heals up your entire belly. And then there's one more apple after that called a huge apple. And that one fills up your entire belly and then adds extra belly. So it's like leftovers, I guess you could say, or something like that. Not in-game leftovers, but like real-life leftovers where, you know, you're so full that you feel like your stomach is gonna burst. You get the idea. I don't think the rest of this is particularly useful, so we are good with that. Do you have any cool TMs in particular? That's what I'm looking for. Facade. Huh. No, Facade isn't great. Wait, time out. Facade is for which abilities? Or which status consistence? Just poison or burn. If you're poisoned, you're not healing, and that's usually not a great thing. This could be used like in niche circumstances, but not many circumstances. And then the burn, I mean, if you had like a flame orb, but I don't know if there's flame orbs in the game, so. Let's go over, we did the bank stuff, let's just talk to people, see what's up. I'm glad to see you're back safe. Thank you, but Shiftry's in trouble. I'm not going to do the voice right now. Shiftry came and rescued me. I hope he is safe. That's cool. Alright, what do you have to say? Is that right? Shiftry was taken to Mount Thunder? I wonder what that place is like. It sounds rather horrible. Oh, me? I couldn't possibly go rescue him. Yeah, way to go. Shiftry was abducted. That's shocking news. Wow, great joke. That's it? That's all you have to say? Just make a joke? A man's life is at stake. Not a man. A Pokemon's life is at stake. Any new dungeons? Oh wait, no. I wanted to ask if you did have new dungeons. Nothing new yet. I get the feeling that after Mount Thunder, more of them will show up. I'm not 100% sure about that, but I feel like that might be the case. Anything new? Nothing new for you. Do you have anything? Okay, there's nothing new here. Yeah, I get the feeling that after Mount Thunder is like the plot point where you add more dungeons, but I'm not 100% sure about that. Also, I'm not sure what goes on after Mount Thunder. I forget if it's like a break day or if it's more plot related. So that will be looked into. Do you guys have anything new to say? No, this is the same thing as last time. Anything new here? No, Silent Chasm, as you can see, has now been opened up, and they are D-rank missions, so that's usually more points, better rewards, that sort of stuff. But I think that's going to pretty much wrap up the preparation section. All we have to do now is get Magnemite, get positive on the squad. You're fidgety, yeah, I'm fidgeting about this. Playing with fidget spinners, maybe? Okay. Just stop. Okay. So... we are ready. Let's get going. We have the team set up. You get everybody set up. Let us go to Mount Thunder.
This is the foot of Mount Thunder. I wonder, is Alakazam's team already on their way?
Zapdos.
It sounds very tough. I'm shaking. I can't be scared now. Our objective is simple. We're rescuing Shiftry. Ahdurin, let's try our best.
Here we go. It is now time to see if we can really rescue Shiftry. We have everybody set up properly. That's good. I'm actually going to... This may be a decision I'm going to change in a bit. I'm going to switch off the exclusive move user. Just because spoilers right now, it's not really that big of a spoiler, but I'm going to say spoilers all the same. In case it's fairly obvious, we're going to be fighting Zapdos at the end of the dungeon. I apologize if that spoiled the dungeon for you, but you're going to find out by the end of the episode anyway. And so, because of that, we want to save as many moves as we can, just to make sure that we can use them for the big boss battle. Let's see who you are. Electrike. Alright, so we're dealing with roughly 60 health Pokemon here. We're dealing with at most 60 health Pokemon here. Any hints on who is here? Weedle and Electrike? I noticed in the previous dungeon I said that Beedrill was not there. And that's giving me the idea that Beedrill is going to be there now. Okay, so it has at least 48 health. Sorry, it has more than 48 health. And then now it's at more than 36 health. I think another scratch ought to do it. Oh yeah, crit definitely does it. We're gonna go there. That's a Nidorino. That's it, Nidorino. Ugh. Awesome, cool. So, I'm gonna check the log out for a second. Oops, it was there. How much damage was that? So that took 29 plus 27, that's 56. 56 health. Okay, so we're dealing with guys with 56 health-ish. And comparing that to the fact that I have the most health on the team and I have 51, that is not a great thing. Alright. I'm just gonna let the music play for a little bit, because this music is just so nice. Big oof in the chat. Oh, cool. That's a level up from positive. That's nice. A big health increase. I like that. It's nice to see that you have a lot of health. In fact, now you have the most health on the squad. I'm gonna use Bite just to see how much this does. 18? Okay. I'm glad to see that you cringed. Oh, and Poison Point. Great. Okay. Do we have any poison healing? No, we don't. Okay, we need to find the... Oh, good. We found the stairs. I'm gonna grab this gravel rock really quickly. Cool. I mean, we didn't have to lose health for that. That's nice. Yep, some of those abilities like Poison Point are just gonna be a pain. In fact, I'm not gonna go that... Oh, great. Alright, Magnemite out there with the final hit. That's nice to see. It's a dead end, though. I'm gonna let it come to me. 9 health? That's it? Yeah, the difference between stab moves and non-stab moves is gigantic. As you can see right there, Bite being a dark type move. I'm gonna actually stall out for a little bit and just see if you left. Alright, cool, you left. But... And here's the suit. Not great. When am I learning another move? That's my question. I haven't looked up the move when I learn moves. Nickel Roar. Not a great move, but it's a TM. You could probably sell it. What was I saying beforehand? I was talking about when I'm going to learn the new moves. I haven't looked those up because I like to keep some parts of this game as a surprise, even if I've played it before. Cool. And speaking of leveling up, there's Volt leveling up. Nice boost of stats. And now all of a sudden, at the beginning of this dungeon, I had the most health. Now I have the least on the team, which is good. That shows signs of improvement and growth. Not like the move growth, but like actual growth. And there you go. Cool. Any updates on the team Weedle and Electric? That's not great. I'm gonna run for it only because we can. Weedle decides not to chase Half-Dress, which is nice. Alright, set up the team. Forward, march. And there you go. Cool. Let's pick up the gravel rock, let's pick up that money and go on to the next floor. I also don't know, this might have been what I was talking about earlier. I don't know which floor is the last floor on Mount Thunder. Only because I didn't look it up myself. Ooh, Electabuzz. This is an interesting guy. I'm gonna actually throw rocks at you. It doesn't do that much. Thunder Punch did a lot. Now we have 2 roars. I am selling those immediately when I get back. I'm just gonna walk in this general area. Or, I'm gonna heal. Cool. Because I don't want to go into a floor and accidentally... Oh gosh, oh gosh, oh gosh. So Stantler is not a great Pokemon to see, because Stantler's a pretty strong Pokemon at this point in the game. But Beedrill is terrifying. I think we are 0-1 in history against Beedrills. And the only reason why we are still alive right now is because of the fact that it was in a dojo. Alright, so I need to get rid of you now. Okay, great. Now, Pikachu, please. Okay, Pikachu, we're gonna no fooling around right here. We're exclusive move using. We are forcing you to choose Thundershock. Like, obliterate him. That did not do nearly as... Nope. No, okay, here we go. It's up to fate. And you can see right there why I don't like Fury Attack. Because it has the potential to annihilate you. We need to get the damage done now. Okay, gosh. And we are moving on. Next dungeon. No, we're not fooling around with Electabuzz or anything like that. Next floor, I meant, not next dungeon. No, no, oh gosh, darn it. I'm going to eat an Oranberry, because that is just how desperate I am. We need to get rid of you now. Alright, cool. Pikachu, take care of it. Take care of it. Just take care of it. Static? That's nice. That's really nice. Throw rocks at you. And you how do you dodge the rock if you're paralyzed? Good grief. Nice. Do I still have explosive? I do. I don't want that. You can see right now how this dungeon is very difficult. Oh gosh. We need the rocks. Now. Throw another one. And you dodged it. Get out of here. Scram. We are not sitting here and playing around with these fools. Where is this Gligar and why are you stepping on $106? Oh. That's why. Well, no ifs, ands, or buts about this. We are gonna have to take him out. Okay. We are not going for the money. We are just gonna survive. Come on, survive. 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 Okay, that didn't do anything good. Going to the next floor. That feeling when they gang up on you. You're just like, And speaking of Glygars, there's more of them. And a Manectric. That's not fun. Alright, let's throw rocks. What do you gotta do? No, Pikachu. I wish you were smarter and you knew that that wouldn't work because of their ability. Take a rock. Cool. You have to know that, Pikachu. Come on. So you see these four-way sort of intersections that we have here? This happens a lot. Oh. Fools. And I'm paralyzed. Well. Leave. Alright, great. How was Pikachu? Pikachu! Okay. We have to figure out a method to this. Eat it. Eat it. Thank you. He's coming up here. Book it. Run for it. Now we fight. Take that. That's right, we're not playing games here. We are not playing around, okay? This is no time to fool around and think that everything is easy. This is a powerful dungeon. Alright, so, floor 9. These are the type of floors I like. I like it when the stairs are just right there and you just move on. Alright, the 10th. Yes, this is what I'm talking about. And this is actually a mid-section. So this is what happens when you get into the middle of a dungeon. And basically, it's like a checkpoint. So it'll heal up your moves and stuff like that. But typically after this point, the Pokemon get a lot more difficult. It's get a lot harder. It's a lot shorter though. So like the next episode, because I'm gonna end this episode right here. The next one's gonna have maybe 3 floors or something like that, and then we get to the final floor where Zapdos and Shiftry are. But as I mentioned before, this is the end of this specific episode. Thank you so much for watching and for supporting the Ahdurin region in any way, shape, or form that you do. And until next time, ladies and gentlemen, take care. Next time, Will Ahdurin and Volt find their way to Zapdos? Will they be able to stand up to the might of the electric bird? Will there be a surprise twist ending? Or will it happen exactly as you're thinking? Find out next time on Pokemon.